Hi friends, welcome to a Co-Engineer YouTube channel. Today we discuss what are the differences of traditional knowledge system and scientific system. Here, traditional knowledge system and scientific system, the major differences are all parts of the nature world are regarded as animate, all life forms as indeterminate. Human life is generally regarded as superior with a moral right to control other life forms. Traditional knowledge system. Knowledge is transmitted largely through oral media. In scientific system, knowledge is transmitted largely through the written word. Traditional knowledge system, knowledge is developed and acquired through observation and practical experiences. In scientific system, knowledge is generally learned in situation which is remote from its applied context. In traditional knowledge system, knowledge is holistic and intuitive and qualitative and practical. And scientific system, knowledge is essential and reductional and quantitative and analytical and theoretical. Here, traditional knowledge system, knowledge is generated by resource users in a diachromatic long-term time scale. A scientific system, knowledge is generated largely by specialist researchers on a synchronic short-term scale. Via a traditional knowledge system, the nature and status of particular knowledge is influenced by socio-cultural factors such as spiritual beliefs and is commonly held. The nature and scientific system, the nature and status of particular knowledge is influenced by peer review and is held by individual specialists. In traditional knowledge system, explanations behind perceived phenomena are often spiritually based on subjective. On scientific system, the explanations behind perceived phenomena are essential, rational, and objective. Here, what is traditional knowledge system? If knowledge is used to make sustainable decision under variable conditions. Here, scientific system knowledge is used to put forward a hypothesis and to verify underlying law and concepts. The look overview of traditional knowledge system and scientific knowledge system. Next. Yeah, indigenous knowledge and scientific knowledge. Here, lengthy acquisition or rapidly acquisition in scientific knowledge system. Indigenous knowledge system, long-term wisdom. Scientific knowledge system is a short-term prediction. Indigenous knowledge system, powerful or production in local areas. Scientific knowledge system, a powerful predictionality in natural principles. Indigenous knowledge system weak in productive principles in district area. A scientific knowledge system weak in local area knowledge. Here, indigenous knowledge models based on cycles. A scientific knowledge, the linear modeling is the first approximation. Indigenous knowledge, explanations based on examples and antidotes and parables. And scientific knowledge, explanations based on hypotheses, theories, and laws. What are the classifications of indigenous knowledges? A mix of ecological and use and non-ecological differentiation includes everything natural and supernatural. Classification in scientific knowledge is based on phenological relationships and inherential differentiation includes the supernatural. Here, the major differences between the traditional knowledge and scientific knowledge is traditional knowledge is sacred and interconnected, and scientific knowledge is secured and segregated. The traditional knowledge is tough or through stories. If scientific knowledge is formal teaching. Here, traditional knowledge learning by doing. If scientific knowledge formal education. Traditional knowledge is oral visual and scientific knowledge is written. Traditional knowledge is whole system and scientific knowledge parts make up the whole. Traditional knowledge based on experiences. Scientific knowledge based on facts. Traditional knowledge long-term wisdom. Scientific knowledge is short-term prediction. Traditional knowledge transfer of knowledge is slow. Scientific knowledge transfer of knowledge is fast. Traditional knowledge explanations via example, stories plus myths. Myths. Scientific knowledge explanation via hypothesis, theories and laws. Show again this entire traditional knowledge system and scientific knowledge differences. Thank you very much.